Hello? I just said hello like I was answering the phone, like, at 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Looks and sounds okay, so we're gonna get started. It's being fussy with me this morning. So we're playing Anodyne 2. I played this game a while ago when it first came out, and I really enjoyed it. And since I just finished playing Anodyne, the first one, I thought it'd be nice to revisit this. I played it on PC, and now I'm playing it on Switch, obviously. Take a look-see at the settings. Invert, absolutely not. Show text immediately. I don't really know what that means. Double health, invincibility. Save and overlap. Okay. Skip dialogue. Oh, that's neat. They have like a thing for speedruns. That's cool. Rotation, strength, or horizontal. I don't know what that means. Alright, we'll leave that for now because I don't know how it's gonna feel. Use this one? Yes, please. New game. A warm breeze fills the air. A paper floats by and comes to rest on the ground. It is a letter. It reads, Summer 2019. That was when the game came out. Dear player, thank you for playing Anodyne 2 Return to Dust. It is somewhat of a spiritual successor. It has narrative and thematic ties to the first Anodyne, but features a completely new world and characters. That is to say, the two games can be enjoyed in any order. At times, the world of Anodyne 2 may be a strange or confusing place, but at its heart is a story about human struggles and relationships. Now, hang on. Come on, let's go on a curious and wonderful journey together. Melos? I'm not sure how to say that. Han Tani and Marina Kitaka. Figure with stringed instrument. Some say that life is a circle, madness. All things grow from a point, a center. Everything to come was already here. It melts out from a tiny capsule, like a sponge in bloom. The beauty is to witness the true shape of the primordial point, its fractals unfurled to their limits. The atom, individual tips of its tentacles. The atomic, sorry. Hang on a second. Just a moment. Time, after all, is a looking glass, an illusion, and yet the truest way to see ourselves. Figure with beautiful voice. Stunning words as always, friend, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. The one we are here to meet is barely a baby, not yet hatched. We must lead her gently into the bright light of the world. Oh look, our precious Nova seems to be stirring. The following are the first words that Nova will ever hear. In time, the contents of the speech will fade into obscurity. But she will never forget first hearing this voice. Ah yes, this voice. So fragrant, so beautiful, that Nova felt like crying. Had she been blessed with tear ducts, perhaps she would have. You may have forgotten how hard it is when you first realize that you exist. Nova certainly felt that now, but when she heard this creature speak, she thought, perhaps it may be worth it. Nova, can you hear me? Take a deep breath, my darling, then open your eyes. From the darkness, an orange glow, and from the silence, the crashing of waves. there she is. Still a little woozy, are you? Don't worry, it's natural to feel disoriented when you first gain consciousness. Child, your name is Nova, and you are an extraordinary creature with a unique ability to shrink into microscopic sizes. It will come in quite handy, as you'll soon see. My name is Palisade, and I'm here with Sea Psalmist. Together, we will serve as your caretakers and your guides. Said the shield? That sweet voice definitely lifts. We'll fight for you. Sea Psalmist, the musician. Dedicated songwriter. Awkward around kids. Kind of a nerd. Mommies? Caretakers and guides. Would you like to say hello to Nova, Sea Psalmist? Greetings, young Nova. It is I, Sea Psalmist. I'm speaking to you from outside of your egg. Space, after all, is an illusion. It could be likened to a looking glass. A looking glass is a mirror, by the way. I used to think it was a telescope or a microscope. You know, some kind of tube-shaped object. Thank you for that enlightening clarification, Sea Psalmist. Now, Nova, as Sea Psalmist mentioned, you are currently inside of your egg. In order to hatch and truly begin your life, you will ride the Hatchline monorail that leaves from the top of the hill. But you can only leave if you obtain the sacred Glandalox seed. For now, you may think of the Glandalox seed as your ticket to ride. First, speak to the 3 yoke figures. Each yoke will give you a special item that will prepare you to host a Glandalox seed. Then, speak to the Chalaza tree at the highest point on the island. Go get him, Nova. Use L to move around. That's... Use R to move the camera and Z... Okay, yeah. Press A to jump. You can jump a second time while midair. After a jump, keep holding A to slow your fall. To change controls, graphics quality, and gameplay options, press Sorry to tell you all at once. Forget anything, check the settings menu control section. The strange figure is silent. Is it alive, Nova wondered? Nonetheless, its gaze beckons, sir. Enter my round golden pate? It seems to say, ye shall find a part of this complete breakfast. The yoke and Nova's fate begin to resonate. The presence of a new nanopoint is in the air. Spark this being and reveal its nanopoint. Shrink forth, nano-cleaner Nova. Interact with the environment by firing off a spark. Press X to shoot a spark at the yoke. You can enter the nanopoint by shooting the spark repeatedly. This is always a very cool sequence. Yolk of Yummy. Hang on. My nose is runny, so I keep having to pause to blow my nose. I'll be right back. Wowee, our very first cleaner has come to visit. Oh gosh, and I'm the first nano friend she'll see. Boy howdy, gotta keep it together and remember my lines. I hope she comes over here and presses Y to talk to me. Welcome. Rocks are surprisingly diverse and come in a number of shapes and sizes, though by divine fate, many of the rocks here look the same. Be sure to talk to all of us. Hey there, Nova. You've shrunk inside the microscopic interior of the yolk of Yummy, the most important yolk of the day. Here you'll find provisions to keep your future Glandalox seed happy and healthy. Wait. No, I didn't see that on top. Yummy Yolk Robe. Nova will love our Centerberry Burst cereal because it contains trace amounts of 17 micronutrients in center recommended ratios. And Glandalox seed will love its patented crunchity cool taste. What if we had a Glandalox seed of our very own? Eep, never mind me. We may talk a big game here in the Yolk of Yummy, but the development of delicious and nutritious crispy puffed comestibles is all we know. There are some colorful rock-like obstructions blocking your path. Try using your nano vacuum to suck stuff out of the way. Hold X to suck in objects, press X to shoot them back out. Sometimes rocks get in the way, but other times they can be very helpful. Don't paint every rock with a broad brush, is all I'm saying. Unless you paint them really cool. A lady at my church painted a rock so it looked like a tiger, with little whiskers and everything. Pretty neat. That is pretty neat. Congratulations, you are truly deserving of our greatest A Glandalox food. Cartoon characters will suffer many fraught encounters due to the high quality of our Centerberry Burst cereal, but we can tell you will be a good steward of your Glandalox seed. Nova found the Centerberry Burst cereal, one of the 3 elements of nurturing. With it, a Glandalox seed will have all the carbs it needs to make a home in Nova's head. Excellent. Far away, it kind of looked like that guy had a skull on him. The second yolk figure sways in the breeze with a profound sense of chill. Dude, it seems to say, riding the milky waves. The yolk and Nova's fate begin to resonate. The presence of a new nanopoint is in the air. Spark this being and reveal its nanopoint. Shrink forth, Nano Cleaner Nova. Yolk of Sippy. Sippy Yolk Rove. Yo, Nova. Welcome to the Yolk of Sippy. Some people say that a Glandalox seed ought to drink 8 dewdrops of our homemade Sippy yolk milk per cell cycle, but we here on the Sippy Zone think you can chill with the math and just go with the flow. Seed is like a direct line to the center, you dig? Just keep your mind open, you know, and the answers will find you. Wanted, Dust Virus Mr. Spiky. You may just sit there, but this virus has been shouting some very rude comments at our poor yolk robes. Try shooting a block at him, and be sure to suck up any dust he might leave behind. first piece of dust. Nothing like a little sippy yolk milk to make those glandular tendrils grow deep and strong. Just ride that high of a baby. I shouldn't be riding any kind of high. Wanted dust virus. Mild-tempered slime. Don't be fooled by their adorable gooey exteriors. If left unchecked, these pesky ruffians can cause serious illness in the body of their host. Unlike Mr. Spiky, they are safe to vacuum up. Nova, you made it to the yolk milk, of course. You just relaxed and let it flow, am I right? Sure. Nova found the sippy yolk milk, one of the 3 elements of nurturing. With it, a glandular seed will have all government-approved nutrients needed to spread far and wide inside Nova's head. The vegetation. It's very pretty. What's this? I don't know if I'll be able to look at this later, but... Oh, this is just a save point. Forgot what it looked like in the 3D world. The final yolk figure seems to gaze upon Nova with warm yet analytical eye. Yes, it seemed to say. A perfect host in need of a perfect reguloid. The yolk and Nova's fate begin to resonate. The presence of a new nanopoint is in the air. Spark this being and reveal its nanopoint. Shrink forth, nanocleaner, Nova. Yolk of Cozy. Cozy Yolk Robe. Welcome to the Yolk of Cozy. Yes. Are you feeling comfortable? Yes. We have carefully trained these reguloids to adapt to the local atmosphere, to your body's precise partialities, temperature, salinity, acidity, lugubrity, and so forth. Reguloid. Woof woof. Temperature 36 degrees, yolk and height. A little cereal, a little yolk milk, such things are quite necessary. However, as the old saying goes, glandular seed cannot live on ingestion alone. A chasm separates you and those darn dust viruses. You're too far away to suck them up, but perhaps there's another way to get rid of them. Translation, air humidity level 5%. Success rate for a fish trying to breathe? Oh, I read that. Air humidity level 5% success. Summer light, dappled by oak leaves, the scent of freshly bruised crabgrass and dandelions. An unexpected cool breeze drifts in from across the lake. A tawny rabbit sits up and sniffs before hopping into the bushes. It's reguloids of your very own. How beautiful to become a home. May your head always be a safe and warm resting place for the precious glandalox seed. Yes, yes, yes. Nova found a reguloid, personal edition. Another one of the 3 elements of nurturing. The reguloid. Sorry, I was just like trying to see if there was a recognizable object, the reguloid. The reguloid will adapt Nova's head into the perfect environment for a thriving glandalox seed. The Albumin Shore. Save again. Game was successfully saved. I don't think there's anything else. It's a very good face on that rock. Chalaza the 8th. Ah, Nova. After all this time, we meet at last. Nova, eh? What were you talking about? Oh, right. I am the ancient Chalaza tree, keeper of the sacred knowledge of the Albumin shore. From the day you washed up on our shores, I have chronicled your journey, and oh, what a journey it has been. Reflect with me upon those sweet and daring stories that now drift upon the hazy river of the past. Do you remember the blustery, cereal-obsessed Yoke of Yummy inhabitants? The laid-back dissonance of the Yoke of Sippy? And how about those kind and conscientious caretakers of the Yoke of Cozy? Ah, I have laughed, I have cried, I have praised for wisdom to bless your decisions. Your thunderous triumphs and your arduous struggles shall be etched into my branches for all eternity. And now, you've arrived here at the pinnacle of Mount Vitaline, from which one can survey the furthest reaches of this expansive land. Have you the 3 elements of nurturing? Ah, wonderful. Then my epoch of anticipation is complete. Nova, I grant you the glandalox seed. And now, Nova, it is time. Already I can feel my power aging, fading. The age of albumin draws to a close. Quickly, Nova, lay yourself down upon the hatchline, and with the last of my energy, I will send you to the great beyond. Anodyne 2, return to dust. Center Sanctuary. Nova, you made it. I'll tell you all about that device soon, but for now, come over to me for a quick chat. There you are, darling hatchling. I knew you can make it. Welcome to Alive. Great sentence. Nova, you are in Center Sanctuary, the dwelling place of the Center. The Center is... well, it's hard to explain to someone who's only just hatched, isn't it? The Center is the Center. It created all of us, along with our world. The island of New the Land. The Center is like an artist, and we are its painting. A beautiful expression of its vision. The Center is everything, or rather, the Center simply is. Our lives are like shadows cast by the Center's true form, which will one day become apparent. The Center. It's the Center. Creator of New the Land. Painter, shadow puppeteer. Literally everything. Mommy? A figure beyond comprehension. Perhaps we are all the artists and art of the New the Land. We shape and are shaped by each other. By treating our neighbors with kindness, we can build each other up. Well, I don't know if I would go that far, Palisade. What good we may accomplish was directing from the rightness of the center. Regardless, we must focus. Nova, listen closely. I will now reveal to you your true purpose and the path ahead. You have been born into a war zone, Nova. Granted, it is not a contest of swords or guns, of armies or infantry. We wage a war that is nearly invisible and yet wholly insidious. We face a deadly force that wrinkles the face of time, as a lurking water beast ripples the surface of a lake, disrupting the clear reflection of our souls. We call it nanodust. It starts small, a microscopic seed planted in some dark, moist corner of one's own organs. Then the nanodust grows. It feeds upon the structure of our minds, magnifying our fears, our wrath, our wrongful desires. Eventually it blossoms to its full scale, completely obliterating the identity of the host. Symmetry, beautiful symmetry, is our birthright as creations of the center, and yet we lose ourselves in the dust. We begin to decay, to decompose, to crumble. Dust begets dust, and we forsake our true selves. Nova, perhaps your true purpose is now becoming apparent. You were given the abilities to shrink and to clean so that you might reverse the tide of dust that threatens to overwhelm us. You must travel far and wide, shrinking inside the inhabitants of New the Land, those most consumed by dust's contamination. Suddenly, a tiny smirk flies towards Nova's head. What is that? Palisade card activate. Palisade creates a barrier using your shields, containing the spark in a glowing cube. A nano intruder, attempting to infiltrate your body. Nova, I can contain it temporarily, but you must shrink to nanoscale and destroy it. Don't be afraid, sweetheart, I'll be right here. I know you can do it. Drifting pollen. On the right seems like he's having a bad time. Dusty yoke robe. Nova, is that you? How did I get here? I'm not gonna cough into the mic, that's gross. I don't want to do that. Get all that dust. Nano Assassin. Nova will die. The center will crumble. Dust will consume New the Land. I didn't realize that. Ow. Stop moving. Nova will die, the center will crumble, dust will consume. New the Land. Oh, dust will consume New the Land. Probably what I meant to say. The Nano Cleaner. She exists and she was born to dust, to clean, to rescue. May she protect all of us from harm. May the Nano Cleaner save New the Land and its descendants from their fate. You're growing up so quickly. I didn't expect a challenge like this for some time, but I am so proud of you. Sadly, there are those who would seek to destroy New the Land, though we are all created by the center. The nanodust can inflict a kind of madness. Now perhaps you can see the urgency of your mission. Nova, take the elevator behind you up to the city, and always remember that you stand against the ever-encroaching crawl of degradation. To take a quick break. I'll just be a second. I'll be right back. I don't even bother putting the BRB screen up. Okay. I do want to check out what these thingamajigs are, because they're wicked. I think that's the lower dust drop. That's the lower dust drop, Nova. I'll show you how to use it soon. Oh yeah, I think that's where the dust goes. And dust prism. Okay, yeah. I remember now. Nova presses the console and it lights up in whirs. Next stop, Center City Cenote. Cenote? A vibrant community built into the walls of this sacred geological depression. Directly above Center Sanctuary is the Dust Prism, which stores the nanodust you will collect. You may use the Dust Shop console in Center Sanctuary to deposit dust. Once sealed within the Dust Prism, the nanodust may blossom to its full scale without harming New the Land. Once enough dust is accumulated in the Dust Prism, it will be sent to Center to be recycled into energy. But alas, before you were born, the Dust Prism was damaged in a terrible storm, and now can only contain a small fraction of its full dust capacity. Because of this energy shortage, the dust's dominion has advanced to the point where it is no longer safe to leave the city. You can see the storm still raging overhead. This is where you come in, Nova. The Dust Prism can be reinforced with rare and powerful cards that you find while nano-cleaning. Your first goal is to reinforce the prism with 4 cards and fill it with 100 cc's of nanodust. Then the center will be able to recycle the dust into energy and push back the storm, allowing you to leave Center City C-Note. To sum it up, your mission is to search the city for people in need of cleaning, collect the dust and cards inside of them, and then deposit those resources back into Center Sanctuary. Check your progress on the menu by pressing plus. You're gonna do an amazing job. Great. Oh shit, look at that guy! Holy shit! God, I forgot how good the NPCs in this game are. Dolphin. Whoa, it's really you, Nova the Nano Cleaner. Talk to me again, I'll tell you a fun fact. Your nano vacuum holds 60 units of dust. The blue bar on the pause menu shows how much you have. Just press plus to view it. Also, deposit your dust in Center Sanctuary whenever it's getting full. Also a very good guy. Elevator. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Are you gonna get on the elevator? What? You don't know how? Well, see the down arrow on the left side of the elevator? You can talk to it to go down to the Center Sanctuary. But wait, there's more. See the up arrow on the right side? You can talk to it to leave C-Note and go up to the beautiful blue veil. That's right, this elevator goes both ways. I'm so proud of the elevator. LD. These hills get bigger every year. Now I just can't make the walk anymore. I always told myself distance is no bother. I can make the hike through the hills, it's no problem if it means seeing my dear friend. And yet life conspires once again to separate us. First different schools, then different jobs, then different places to live. Nova, I know you must be busy, but if you have the chance, could you bring this package to my dear friend? She lives on the outskirts of a farming village a bit outside of C-Note. She'll be in our home. Nova received a neatly tied package with a cream-colored bow. Once you deliver it, please let me know. Thank you so much. We got our first side quest. I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna go this way. Taking too long to get around, Nova? Now that you're out in the open, try using your ride skill form to zoom around the city. Press R to enter and exit ride skill mode. Hold A to accelerate, hold B to move back. I'll move back to reverse. Press H to engage cruise control. There are some places you cannot enter ride skill. If using a controller, it is highly recommended to use A to accelerate. If you forget a control, you can double check. Sometimes if you talk to people twice, they have new things to say. Be sure to talk often. I talked to you twice because you asked me to. I didn't talk to these other people twice. I'm forbidden to set foot into the Center Sanctuary or head out of C-Note, but I'll be watching you the whole way, whether you're going in or out. I've got no preference. I just love elevators. Oh, by the way, you can turn into a car. On the outside, she's okay. Holy shit. This is so animal. Bulford. Really, Shelley, you know how I despise small talk. I'd much prefer to discuss the socio-cultural impacts of the current meteorological phenomenon which prevents departure from Center City C-Note. B if you've seen it before. That's helpful. So how about this dust storm we've been having? Sure is some weather, huh? Dolph Appreciator. Don't you just love these beautiful white trees? Their pure, serene dignity reminds me of the ancient stone statues, which were never painted in gaudy colors. Puzzle pedestrian. I don't know how to sit on this bench. can see it. Shrew Rivers. When the fog descends into Sinnoh and you look from here, the lake appears infinite as the horizon fades to fog. Feels like I'm right near the ocean. But I know it's not there. There's no smell of the sea. I have to imagine. I like how this person seems to stretch and contract. I think that's it for now. Well, it's a little harder to... Careful. So, I think I accidentally pressed cruise control. I don't think there's anybody else down there. Spooked kid. Eek! I hear some creepy coughing from this building with green lights. I bet it's haunted. You'll go check it out, right? Absolutely. It's my job. That child looks big. Big boy, welcome to part 3 on the Sinnoh tour. I skipped a few. I'm my own landmark. I'm the big boy of Sinnoh. By finding me, you will have prosperity for the next year. Well, actually, I'm here to show you Sinnoh Wall, the bluish-gray one. Not the one behind me. This wall defies physics. In fact, you can jump up it even if you are not athletically endowed. Truly a testimony to living beings' endless determination to overcome challenges, even if what lay on the other side has no material value. Thank you for that, big boy. Listen? Oh, I can kind of Skyrim up here. I see what you're saying. Can I Skyrim up to the very top? I don't think so. Doesn't seem like it. There's, this is that person. It's coming back to me now, platforming around this city. Oh no. Yep. Press to enter door. I do occasionally turn down the brightness quite a bit on this TV, but I can't see. I have to turn it up to regular. Okay, that's better. A lump shudders softly beneath the stained and slimy bed dressings. Nova would rather not disturb the occupant and slowly backs away. As Nova begins to walk away, she's startled by a sudden gruff voice. So, you're just gonna stomp through my bedroom with your muddy boots and then leave? Nova turns to see Mysteria Wazel's head rise from beneath the bed covers. The weary figure continues to expel harsh, wet coughs. Nova bows her head in shame and glances around frantically. It is difficult to say what mess she may have caused, so she begins to shuffle about, attempting to tidy the room generally. Stop touching my lampshade collection, Mysteria Wazel snaps. Come over here, I need to talk to you. Do you like lampshades? Some of these lampshades are worth a lot of money. But who cares about money? It's all about the artistry. You see that one? Don't touch it with your grubby little fingers. That was my grandmother's lampshade. See the exquisite lace patterning around the brim? It's good to meet a fellow lampshade buff. You really do like lampshades, don't you? Thinking of taking one for yourself while I'm not looking, are you? Who would notice or care if you took advantage of a miserable, weak-old coot? That's what you're thinking, aren't you? They don't make lampshades like these anymore. You wouldn't know. You're young and strong and you think you'll live forever. But eventually things fall apart and people leave you and they kick your shins on the way out. They steal your lampshades. I can't even remember anymore. All the lampshades that are gone. Out of sight, out of mind. What is in sight anymore for me? I've got a good feeling about you. I need you to do something for me. Please clean the dust from my lungs. What, do you need a lampshade in return or something? You can have the retro frill model in mint green. I've already got one of those. Have you ever nano cleaned before? Don't make it worse. The air is thick with the presence of nanodust. Nova, spark this being and forge a connection. Clean them and change their fate. Shrink forth nano cleaner Nova. Now I can do it. Nanodust is pushing Nova away from the Cleanie. Colored bullets will arc at you as you approach the Cleanie. Excuse me. Use L to activate Nova's shield according to where you feel the attack is coming from. Feel the directions, feel the colors. Good luck. Sequence. Mnemonic possession. Toxic chemicals line the walls of the decrepit lug house, causing fits of coughing. Mysteria Wasel. Decide which way to go first, but I guess it doesn't matter. It's a key. Oh, was I not supposed to hurt the babies? I see. That makes sense. It's bad to hurt babies. Don't hurt... okay. Attention to where I was going. I'm just curious to see if I could interact with those. Quick save. I can't get to that one. As far as I can tell, anyways. attacked. Oh. Shoot. Take two. Oh, no. Come on. I don't remember where the other baby went. It didn't respawn. Okay. Shit. Well. Take two. Over here. Okay. Oh. Stop hitting the baby. Can't, Oh, there's none there. I just have to go over there, like, quick enough. I thought I had to kill the other two non-baby slimes. From dust I arise, Nova must die, the center must crumble. Well, that's a waste. Running out of things to hit it with. Fuck. Oh. I failed, but Nova will fail. The center will fail. Mysteria Basil. You don't know what it's like to have a life and then see it crumble before your eyes. That's what the dust does. It grows and grows by eating up who you are meant to become. Nova, you've done a good thing here. My lungs are much better now. Maybe I'll be able to finish writing my lampshade book now. Did you ever clean up the dirt you tracked into my bedroom? You know, the center itself once sent me a special lampshade with unbelievable symmetry in recognition of my work cataloging and appreciated lampshades. Thank you, Nova. I really appreciate what you've done here. I mean it sincerely. You can have any lampshade you'd like. Well, as long as it's the retro frill model in mint green. I've already got one of those, see? Thank you, Nova. Goodbye. Nova feels the glandalox seed pulsating inside of her. It channels the center's power, transforming the deadly dust crystal into a card. Oh, hell yeah. We love a card. Congratulations on your first card, Nova. I can tell you'll be a wonderful nano cleaner for the people of New the Land. By the way, Nova, be sure to take a break if you're feeling tired. Collecting cards is important, but so is your well-being. Thank you for your help, Nova. Can you help me finish my lampshade book? I'm trying to decide which categorization system to use. You know, the pleated cream model is in the wrong place. I didn't move it. I'm just gonna say, Nova, I really need my lampshades to stay in the place I put them so I can keep track of everything. Well, at least you're nicer. I have to say, when I first played this game for, like, the first time, this was, like, the first, like, actual dungeon I went through, and this is such, like, a powerful introduction to, like, this game and the kind of vibe it's going to be giving you from now on. attempt to get up here. I'll try to... I think from this side is where I was meant to go. Oh yeah. It is very much what I was meant to do. Let's see what's up with this person. Sad Rock. Wow. Did you follow me all the way over here? As a reward, I will give you 5,000 dollars. Huh? No, not dollars. I don't have any money. Dolor means sadness or grief in Latin. I will tell you 5,000 sadnesses because you followed me. Nova got an enhancement patch. Her maximum health while a nano skill has been increased. Nice. I should hop down and drop off dust before I go to another thing. This one. I also have to check the card. Greetings, Nano Cleaner. Nice. Staffer. Ah, the official building. I remember doing official things in here and wearing official clothing. The door is broken. I guess it doesn't matter which way I go, it's a circle. And whatnot. Oh, no, it's fine. We can get it right here. There's some big angry person up on the construction site. Let me tell you, people have got no respect for the sanctity of the construction sites. The person does look angry. Extremely angry. Bran Malignant. Why would you come up here to my hideaway? You're trying to stoke my rage and turn me into a disgusting monster. Why are you still standing here, Nano Cleaner? Did you come here to gawk? Go away. The heaving beast, Bran Malignant, screams at Nova, but screaming is not enough. She stomps the platform and pounds her fists, rattling the skeletal structure around her. Nova stands frozen in terror. Is she going about this nano-cleaning business all wrong? Nova feels ashamed for making Bran so angry, for not approaching more tactfully. She wonders if maybe the center was wrong to trust her with such an important task. Suddenly, crash! A slab of concrete falls from above, breaking into pieces across the creature's head. You think that's pretty funny, don't you? Bran screams. Ding dong, the wicked witch is crushed. I got what I deserved, that's what you're thinking. Nova cannot imagine anything less funny than Bran Malignant's pain, but maybe Bran can see something about Nova that she herself cannot. Perhaps there is an ugliness inside of Nova that she's not yet Perhaps there is an ugliness inside of Nova that she has not yet learned to recognize. I need help, Bran Malignant says, suddenly, quietly. Please, clean me. The air is thick with the presence of nanodust. Nova, spark this being and forge a connection. Clean them and change their fate. Shrink forth nano-cleaner Nova. Infernal bleeding. A barbed tower has risen above the lava-soaked gutscape, painfully piercing its host. Bran Malignant. Leave? No. Oh, that hurts me. I probably should have guessed that from the fire. Didn't seem like the vacuum was working. Key. Got some dust. Ugh. That guy looks sad now. What are you looking at, vacuum girl? Think I'm being unreasonable, huh? Think I'm getting too upset? Fires? Yeah? Expecting me to calm down with this dust floating around? Dust, Nova. That's the problem. Clean it. Do better. Looking this way. Try me. Yeah? Think I won't? So smart. No, you're really angry. You need 2 of them. No matter how many of those slimes I kill, that gate never opens. I want to set those annoying blobs ablaze. Melt them down to a thick jam, spread them on my toast. Now then, I want that gate open. This gate hates slimes, but doesn't want to see him die. Excuse me. Shit. Over here, right? Look at the... Yes. I most certainly went the wrong way. I do want that slime though, or that dust. Yeah, thank you. Well, oh, that's very nice of you. Where did the anger begin? It's impossible to say. But if the dust had not arrived, I would never have reached this point, drowning in my own rage. Like a soft buzzing sound or a faint red light, slowly growing in intensity. I was hardly aware of what was happening until it was too late. Then, I felt like there was nothing I could do but scream and shake. I became so foul and ugly in my rage. Thank you, Nova, for helping me to find peace. We already seen this. And then we got 2 cards to look at, because I forgot to look at the first one. Wow, that's 2 out of 4 cards that we need to level up the Dust Prism. Oh, Nova, you're hurt. Nova quickly straightens her posture and shakes her head no. Please don't push yourself too hard. You're still so young. Remember, I'll be around Center Sanctuary if you ever need me. While you're there, you can deposit your stored dust and leave with a spring in your step. It's better not to carry around a full tank for any longer than you need to. Huh? Why was I angry? I don't understand why you're asking me that. With the dust gone, I'm no longer so disgusting and full of rage. The body is like a lampshade. Our true light is constrained and dimmed by our physical forms, and yet these same forms allow us to look and touch each other. Look at and touch each other. Life is a cruel joke. Brand Malignant. True peace comes from within. It's foolish to ask the world around you to change to suit your desires. The only thing you can control is your own feelings. Centerberry Burst Cereal, Yolk Milk, Reguloid Personal Edition, Nano Vacuum Model A Pro 60, Mint Green Lamp, Glandalock Seed, LD's Package. Oh, I can read them. Package from LD addressed to your friend who lives in your farming village on the outskirts of Sinnoh. A Mint Green Lamp with retrofills from Wisteria Wazel, a fake based on a more prestigious model. It does not smell like mint. Very much not solid ground. You work so hard, Nova. In fact, you have more dust now than the dust prism can hold. For now, why don't you keep the extra dust in your tank until you find enough cards to upgrade the prism? Well, that sucks. Just stuff above. Maybe that's what it's pointing to. I just want to keep a close eye in case there's like a little corner I can wedge into or something. I remember you. Dolphkind. Eek! Eek! Wah! I'm trying to find the candy by echolocation. Dolphmon. Ah. The Jormungla fruits are looking fresh today. And how plump the green flibblers are. These delightful produce make me feel truly immersed in this fantastical world created by the center. first played this game, I played it on a PC. I don't know if it was because my I had to like turn my graphics setting down, but when I first saw that guy, I thought his gross tongue was just a nose, just a floppy nose. But unfortunately, no. MoleTuber. I make videos about video games, but it's hard. It's not just fame and rainbows. No one was watching my videos unless I made stuff about the latest Big World Series installment. Damn, dude, that's rough. Elderly shopper. Prune crackers, prune crackers. Boy, the graphic design and product packaging sure has gone downhill since my day. It all just looks like a blur of colors. Where it's like turned to the side slightly, I thought it was like following me, and that was... Oh. This boy is the size of a small mouse, but surprisingly his voice projects quite well. Mini Boy, welcome to part 1 of 3 of the C-Note tour. Above us we have the C-Note clock. It used to tell the time, but a few years ago it broke, and no one has been able to jump up there to repair it. A testimony to the meaningless of time. Meaninglessness... No, meaningless of... To the meaning... No, that's not right. Meaninglessness. Yes? Meaninglessness. What does it matter if it's 6, 10:30? Anything can be happen if it may be willed. What does meaningless of time mean? I don't know, lady, I'm just a kid. I don't know if I've seen Mini Boy when I played this game. I definitely saw Big Boy. I definitely saw Big Boy. Something back here, is there? A small shelf. A little shelf for jumping. Let's see what this person has to say. Delphia. I love toys. Or wait, do I? I used to find them very exciting, but now I'm like, huh? Why do I have this garbage? So true, dude. Maybe over on the other side. Just making sure nobody else has anything else. I just want to cover small world, not big world. I love these produce JPEGs. These look crisp and crunchy. Is higher up. Yes, this is it. Ugh. I forgot how wet he looks up close. Nova walks up to the strange figure by the clock. The figure quivers strangely, licking the air. Are they hungry, Nova wonders? They appear to have a sort of hunger that Nova has never seen before, something that Nova ought not to see. She curls her toes inside her shoes as the figure turns to meet her gaze. Gustine Papillon. Come here, sweet one, let me taste you. The smooth curvature of your mask, the lightly dusted tread of your boots, the metallic tang of the silver ring on your back. Ugh. My tongue quivers in anticipation. Ugh. No, I must resist. The dust, it fills my mind. Day and night I fantasize about all the delectable flavors around me. Once my skin was smooth, now every inch is sensitive to taste, longing for flavor. Gustine Papillon, the tongue-skinned creature, gazes pleadingly at Nova. Their beady and desperate little eyes begin to water. Nova's stomach turns, but she begins to feel strength and determination. She has a job to do. Nano Cleaner, help me. You must make me clean again. Free me from the prison of my own desires. The air is thick with the presence of nanodust. Nova, spark this being and forge a connection. Clean them and change their fate. Shrink forth Nano Cleaner Nova. Ugh, that's worse. The lighting makes it worse. Memoirs of Agusia. A disease of the skin threatens to overwhelm the inhibitions of its host. Gustine Papillon. Taste Nakama. Yes. Nova, come here. Let me taste that metallic helmet. No? Just no. There's not much point in me collecting it right now because I can't expand it. Taste Comrade. Nothing wrong with it. I hate this face. I hate this face right here. I can't talk to this guy, but I can push him. Ugh. I'm not full of regrets. Taste companion. I'm licking the concrete to remind this. Nice. was young Nova, the world was bright and delicious. I loved nothing more than to eat and taste and be satisfied. But as I grew, the magic of my tongue began to fade. Food felt like sand upon my tongue. Life became dull and gray. Then the dust came. I could feel its writhing, unruly power growing inside of me. My sense of taste returned, more vibrant than ever before. Red bumps slowly began to appear on my skin, but I ignored them, delighting in the wonderful flavors the world had to offer. I was a fool to fight against the wisdom of the center, to gratify my base desires by giving into the dust. I lost control and I became a monster. Thank you, Nova, for giving me another chance. Nova. Palisade floats to Nova, gently picks her up and begins to cradle Nova in her arms. It's going to be okay, darling. You're working so hard and doing such a good job. Maybe a trip outside the city will do you some good. The air is fresher out there. Well, it will be soon once the dust storm is cleared. Later in Center Sanctuary. I don't understand what you're saying, Palisade. Do you think the center is wrong? That we should give in to the dust and let it overtake the land? No, of course not. It's just Nova. She shouldn't have to shoulder such a burden all by herself. Nova is the only one who can do this. It is the purpose of her creation, and we are here to help her. But at the end of the day, she must keep cleaning or all will be lost. We all have to make sacrifices for the greater good. Do you understand, Palisade? I think I do understand. Thank you, Nova. I can feel the vibrancy of my taste dimming once again. I don't want to go back in there. Specifically there, I don't want to go back in. Gustine Papillon. Much of what we perceive as taste is actually olfactory in nature. Perhaps now I can fully appreciate the smellscape of New the Land. Or will that also function as a gateway to depravity? Where's the clock? Oh, it's right behind Gustine. How shiny, how beautiful. Maybe one day I'll be able to save up for one of my own. Oh, how I long for a large glass window pane. Chanting kids. Dust, dust, dirty dust. Clean behind your ears you must. If you don't, you will die. Dust, dust, dirty dust. Okay, more of the same. Tired jelly, sir. Phew, I finally made it out of those maze-like alleys. Huh? You're about to go in there. Sounds crazy, but I suppose you are the nano cleaner. If you're looking to clean, perhaps you should follow the mud. In there, I'm assuming, but I want to see what's behind here first. Nothing. Okay, cool. Shumply Guam. If only I had a football made of my own skin, then it could never truly be pulled away from me. Awful. Hate thinking about that. Pupply Guam. Happiness is a warm puddle. Supply Guam. Good grief, I can't stand it. Day after day, the same food in the same dish. Guamina Guambleton Guam. Squirk, squirk, squirk. Have you ever heard of the rooting reflex? If you touch a baby on the cheek, they will cheer for the home team. Great Guam. Nova, thank you for listening to my children. The great squirming creature hangs its head and speaks in a low rumble. Oh, the mud feels cool and calming to our skin, prickled as we are by fever and eczema. In this dark and still corner of the alleys, Nova hears the soft squishing sounds of the Guams writhing and turning. She shivers at the faint groans that they emit while pressing their delicate pink skins into the muck. Now the great Guam lifts its head and stares off at an imaginary horizon, tears glistening in the shadows of in the corners of her eyes. I hear a distant echo from the past. The shadow of a misremembered song, she says, slowly growing in intensity. We Guams were once proud and beautiful, she proclaims, or else the center would never have created us. The great Guam turns to Nova and says, "It is the dust. The dust has caused us to forget ourselves. And now all we have left is to ease our discomfort by rolling in the filth. Please, Nano Cleaner Nova, clean us so we may understand the center's plan once again." The air is thick with the presence of nanodust. Good enough. Tardigrade amnesia. In the lower levels of the brain lurks shameful secrets. Great Guam. Once again, not much point to collecting dust right now, but ow. I think I vaguely remember this dungeon. Not any of the, like, puzzles or anything, but the general vibe it gives off. Come on. basement again. Okay, there we go. For some reason that did not want to be sucked up at all. Ooh, honey, I told you, if we're gonna get away from the city, then we ought to go all the way. If only you had that promotion, oh, the neighbors we could have chosen from. Mama, why is there a stranger at dinner today? Shall I fetch the gun? Oh, well. Darling, wifey dearest, did you forget to lock the door? Look at this street prowler you let in. Violence is practically written onto their face. Papa, ought we to call the police? Yeah, I remember this. You good, dude? You seem like you're coughing more. The cinder must be destroyed. Yep, I got it. Well, alright, take two. First death. I'm just curious. No, I'll do that. Nah. I got the gist of it. Yep, I got it. Cool. Nova, I can feel the fog lifting from my memories. I am the Augor. I was created to investigate the future by studying the gambling habits of birds. Each and every one of us has a role to play in the grand story of New the Land. You have shown me this, Nova. My children and I were once selfish and short-sighted. We complained about our lot in life and lost sight of the center's plan. But there is a place for us, after all, Nova. There will always be a place for us. Nova feels the Glandalox seed pulsating inside of her. It channels the center's power, transforming the deadly dust crystal into a card. Nova's stomach lurches as she flings herself out of nanoscale. That's what it is, she thinks to herself. The transition has been making me queasy, but this time she doesn't let herself fall to her knees. She hates to see Palisade looking so worried, even if it did feel nice when Palisade cradled her. Hello, darling Nova. Now that you have 4 cards, please return to the center sanctuary to upgrade the dust prism. Sounds good. The performance of my irreconcilable yearning is what makes me resonate. I am blessed that the football will forever be pulled away. I am transfigured beyond a mere worm. Sip, sip, sip. The fact that milk is labeled as 1% and 2% seems to imply that whole milk is perhaps 98% fatter. In fact, whole milk would more accurately be described as 3.5, and is not drastically more caloric than other options. Happiness is a warm illusion. Cool. Grief is great, grief is good, and we thank it for this food. Thank you for your help, Nano Cleaner Nova. Let me return the favor by taking the auspices for you. One moment, please, while I attune myself to the birds and their never-ending games of cards. Ah, Pigeon reveals a full house, but Duck presents a straight flush. Yes, I sense that you will be the one. Yes, you will bring about a great event that shall alter New the Land forever. Once I do this, it'll probably be it for today. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Yep. Oh, I want to read the other card too. Guam's card. Great Guam. As the Augur, I am a proud practitioner of cold reading. It's like hot yoga, but more intellectual. Welcome to the prism. Yep, got it. Only 50 units, huh? I was hoping like 100. Amazing, Nova. You've reinforced the prism with cards and deposited enough dust to clear the storm. Also, your canister can now hold 90 units. Nano Cleaner Nova, you bring this fallen world ever closer to its most perfect state. an unadulterated connection with its own identity, with its own center. Sea Psalmist sings, "Blessed are they who walk along the path of their creation, who radiate cleanliness from the center, as light is cast from a flame. The fool says, I am the center. They are like an arrogant flower, sprouting early to mock the winter's cold. The wicked shall wither before they blossom, their machinations crumbling to dust. But the righteous bloom in season, the work of their hands is blessed. The radiance is a joy to the ones they love, their leaves a comfort and a shade." What a wonderful thing to be chosen. Nova, look, the dust you've deposited is being used by the center, and the dust storm is beginning to clear. Nova, the elevator to the surface is ready. This world requests that you explore and bear yet more cards and dust to its hurt, the center. Go forth in peace and clean. That'll have to wait for another time. Yeah, the save's right here. So that is going to be it. I'll stream this again, hopefully sometimes next week. I can't say for sure when exactly, but I'll tweet it out, and you can follow me if you'd like to know when I'm streaming. Besides that, maybe like sporadically at some point I might do a silent stream playing maybe not. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, it's coming back to me like how neat this game is. It's got a very like interesting feel to it.